Good morning, guys. It's your girl, Less is More. And today we are going to talk about positive people, right? Becoming a positive person. Now, before we get started, I want you to like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend if they're bitter, if they're messy, if they're angry, if they're upset, if they're depressed, if they're sad, if they're miserable. I mean, anything that's opposite of positive, bring them here, okay? I want to get straight to it. Excuse me if I sound stuffy. It's allergy season. I got into it with pollen, and let me just say, I did not win. Okay, pollen got the best of me. So this morning, I am working off no allergy meds, and I am in the house. All right, I am in the house. So we'll go ahead and jump into it and get started. First thing first, guys, I have my notes here just so you know. So if you see me looking this way, it's because my notes are there. I want to talk to you about your mindset. Now, your mindset is really why you haven't been the positive person that you feel you should be. Okay, I have read so many books that I can't even begin to tell you how important what you pour into your mindset matters. Now, the music you listen to, the people you hang around, you become a reflection of those things. I'll give you an example. If you listen to music that encourages you to be provocative, you're going to be provocative. If you listen to music that encourages you to be positive, you'll have a more positive mindset. The things that you watch, the things you listen to, the people you hang around, the things you do, all determine your mindset because these are things that you're going to see or listen to or be around on a consistent basis. So, being a positive person starts with cultivating a mindset focused on being optimistic, basically seeing the bright side of things and gratitude. So, optimism and gratitude, guys. When something bad happens to me, at the moment, I'm allowed to feel whatever it is. I allow myself, if it's sad, whatever it is, I allow myself to feel that. And after that, I show gratitude. And by being grateful, I'll give you an example. I know some people like examples. During COVID, I had an aunt who was very close. We were very close. She was like my BFF. I could talk to her about any and everything, and there was no judgments. And I never felt like I didn't belong. Like you have that one relative that you can just pour your guts out to and you feel safe. She was my safe space. Um, and she died and I didn't know she had passed. I think I found out maybe like 4 or 5 days after she had passed, and it felt as if life had robbed me of a joy. Right? I was so heartbroken that I remember I was at an event and I was, getting ready to message her. I called her a few times, sent her a couple texts. She didn't text back. She usually texts back. How you BFF thing. And I was like, I'm gonna go leave a crazy post on her Facebook page just so she can be like, girl, what you leaving that on my page for? You gonna make me lose clientele. And when I went to post on her page, that is how I found out. So Facebook was how I found out that my aunt had died. And it shattered me completely. Like I still get teary eyed to this day because I felt like I had been robbed of a person who I needed. And it wasn't okay for me. It wasn't okay for me. I wasn't okay. Um, and I really needed her in that moment. So I allowed myself to feel that moment. I allowed myself to feel it. I went to the bathroom at the event I was at. I went to the bathroom. It was a very nice hotel. I went to the bathroom. One of my best friends was with me, and one of my business partners who I love dearly, she was with me. And you guys, I broke down in the bathroom. Like I was bawling my eyes out. I literally felt my heart like I know broken heart syndrome is a real thing, but I felt my heart like it just felt like it just changed forms. Like it, like you see on the movies where something like crushes in. I could feel it, like I've had had my heart broke before, and that was my second time in my whole life that I ever felt my heart just get feel crushed. And I felt my whole world shatter. It took me a good year to accept it and realized that I was grateful to even have had her. I was grateful for the moments that I came and when she was in the hospital. I was grateful for the moments and the nights that I spent at her house where we watched movies and we laughed and we had drinks, and we just enjoyed each other's company, going out to eat. It was just all the moments and the memories that I did have with her. I embraced that. And it was the gratitude that I showed for having her in my life that makes me okay now. Like, I'm so grateful that I had an aunt who loved me genuinely, who cared about how I felt, who let me know it's okay to be different and imperfect. That is what I was grateful for, was having someone who embraced me as being different. So your mindset when things happen to you determine how you become a positive person. You have to embrace life as it comes. It's life is life, and you're gonna have moments where you feel you're imperfect. You're gonna have moments where you feel you're not so great. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna go on adventures. You're gonna take some losses. You're gonna win. Life comes with tragedy. Life comes with good and bad. And embracing both will allow you to have a more positive mindset. The second thing I want to talk about, guys, is resilience and um, being able to adapt. You're you demonstrate resilience in the face of adversity. So how you bounce back from setbacks, from learned failures, from changes, you have to be able to see it, go through it, and come back to, okay, I'm good. This happened. It's okay. Okay? You have to be able to bounce back from things. Are you going to let that situation or something that happened to you stop you from moving on? Are you going to be one of those people to say, you know what? No, I'm going to stay in this bubble, in this world, because I don't know what else is out there. I don't know what I'm capable of. I don't know what's on the other side. Are you really going to let one situation or a sum of situations keep you from having the faith in yourself and having the faith in the future, having faith in your future, in the way that you can accomplish and be your best self? One situation or a sum of situations holding you back from finding true love, holding you back from achieving the goal, holding you back from starting the business. It is a resilience and adaptability that you have to have in order to have that mindset. But guess what, guys? It all starts with your mindset, okay? Three, your influence on others. This is one of my favorites. Positivity is contagious. Positive individuals, we inspire and uplift those around us. We're supportive, encouraging, and we radiate positivity. So there's a poem, which is one of my favorites, okay, by Marianne Williamson. I love her to pieces. Her books, it came from her book, Return to Love. If you've ever watched Coach Carter, it is the poem that the guy says, our deepest fear. And that is one of those poems that say our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are more than enough. Like, you do have this light inside you. And as you allow your light to shine, you encourage others to do the same. So by me being a positive person, I attract people around me who may not be positive all the time. So they need that life. And I have to be careful because there are energy vampires, is what I call them. So it's because of my light that they want to be around me, because everyone that they may surround themselves with may be like a taker, like, hey, gimme, 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 gimme. Or I got this problem, I got that problem, I got this problem, I got that problem. And they never come with the light that's necessary. So your influence on other people, are you the Debbie Downer, or are you the person to say, hey, it's okay, it happened. How can we move forward? How can we process what happened in a positive way? Like, sometimes things happen for us and not to us. Sometimes things happen to make us better, but if we don't have the mindset and the resilience and being adaptable, we get stuck in a scary or a negative mindset. So your influence on others will help you to embrace your own imperfections. Embrace your own imperfections. So next time you have a friend that comes and says, "Hey, this happened and this happened and this happened," it's okay to tell them, "Hey, it's going to be all right. I'm pretty sure that you'll find another job, that you'll fall in love again, that things will come and things will go, but it's okay. Be grateful that you're able to live and experience this in that moment." Okay? So, being a positive person isn't so much of everything sunshine and rainbows. It's more of, it happened. I'm okay. I'm going to dissect who, what, how, when, where. Maybe it was a failed class or a failed grade or a failed parent or a failed relationship. Whatever it was, what did I learn from it? How will it make me better? What work do I need to do? Is this going to happen overnight? No. Positive mindset and being a positive person is a journey. It's never a destination. Viktor Frankl, he wrote about it in Man's Search for Meaning. He was in a concentration camp and lost his wife and his kids. Like, he lost everything, and he still had the mindset of, I can do this. I'm going to get through this. It happened for me, not to me. He became a better person. The next book I'm reading is currently is The Body Keeps the Score. And you guys, I can't begin to tell you how reading has helped my mindset. So now as I meet people, even the people I already know, I show them more grace because I can't imagine the war in their mindset that they have with themselves, or the fact that they stay in certain situations because it's familiar and they know it. Like, they know the poison. Like, people say pick your poison, and they already know this poison and the side effects and how to cure it, so they just stay in these situations. I show more grace to people now because as I read and as I study, I realize that everybody they don't know how to have a positive mindset. And I want to be able to show you that no matter what, you can overcome. You can bounce back from anything. And somebody can say, "No, you can't. You can't." That's their mindset because someone told it to them. I am here to tell you today, you can bounce back from anything. You can change your life. You can change your mindset. You don't have to settle. You are incredible. You are exceptional. And that you can do anything that you put your mind to if you just believe in self. I don't care who around you said you're not good enough, or who told you because you're this, you can't have this. It doesn't work like that. Nobody gets to project their doubts onto you so that you can carry their weight. Make sense? So, because it didn't work for them, doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. If you had a failed relationship or a marriage, that doesn't mean it's the end of the road. Whatever happened, happened. We accept it. We're grateful that we were able to learn. And how can I become better from this? What is this? What has this taught me? How can I be a better person? And this is the work I need to do. Boom, on to the next journey. Life is not going to stop because of one situation. Life is going to keep lifing. And the sad part is, you'll keep putting yourself through it over and over and over and over until you realize, hey, I deserve better than this. Hey, I am better than this. I don't have to settle for this. I don't have to be this one way. I can be a better person. And the minute you get that in your mindset, all is well. I'll give you guys a perfect example before I wrap this up. I call myself a chameleon, right? I'm the friend. You want to go to church? Let's go to church. Let's pray, let's talk. You want to go party? Let's go party. If you're gonna do drugs, hey, do your drugs. I'm just gonna watch over you, make sure you're good, make sure I don't need to call 911, get you no water or nothing. That's me. I'm adaptable. And when my friends are down, or if somebody's down, you can call me. You can call me. I'm not gonna say, "Hey, don't call me. You ain't talked to me in like 6 months." No, call me. Call me. I'm still gonna be that same friend who was like, "Girl, listen, you can do this. Pick yourself up. Let's keep it moving. Let's what's next? What's the next journey? Let's be grateful that we even had the opportunity to experience life, because a lot of times we take it for granted and we can be so busy complaining that we don't realize, hey, you're alive. You were able to feel that, and it's only temporary, because after this, you're going to be so much better. And it's not going to happen overnight, but it's work. And as long as you're willing to do the work, you'll always be a better person. I'm not sunshine and rainbows. No, life happens. I got laid off February 23rd. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. Turned around, and I've not lacked for anything. I've not I've not lacked for anything, and I'm so grateful for that. And my mindset is like positive. Okay, I'm very optimistic. I'm not like depressed. I'm not scared. And I'll tell you this, had I not been fired from jobs when I was younger, I would not be this way now. I'd be like, oh my God, my income. I've been fired. I've quit jobs. I've walked away because I have kids. I'm a mom, right? There's been times I've had to leave jobs because I had to take care of home. And I know what it's like to not have a job. I know what it's like to need to work or look for work. I was in the scarcity mindset, and when I pushed that mindset away, it became all things abundance, all things powerful, positive, to where when I'm around you, my problems are not your problems. So I'm not going to protrude onto you, hey, well, I lost my job. So, that like, oh my God, I'm not going to give that energy to you because you're already fighting a battle. You see what I'm saying? You're already going through something, whether I know it or not. We're all fighting secret battles that we don't really talk about all the time. So when I'm around you or when we're around each other, I like to make my friends, we laugh a lot. We're not going to do nothing else. We're going to laugh. We may cry. It's me always showing that gratitude, like, hey, girl, I love you. You're so incredible. I'm so proud of you. Gosh, you're so beautiful. I love to let my friends know that they matter to me. I love to let the people know in my life that they matter to me and that I love them, because if I've learned nothing else from the passing of my aunt, was that time is not of the essence. Tomorrow isn't promised, and time is not on our side. I don't care who says what. It's not. You don't get to pick the day you're going to leave Earth. You don't get to pick the day you transition to the other world. You don't get to say so. So embrace the fact that no matter how bad things are or how they may be, you have an opportunity. Every day you wake up, you have an opportunity to change your life. You get to change your mindset. You get to pick who you become. You get to do that. Nobody else. So stop giving people that power over your life to tell you who you can and can't be and how great you really are. You can't expect someone to see your light and your power and who you are if they don't even know themselves. So stop giving people that energy, that power, and become who you are truly destined and meant to be. And the first place to start is your mindset and the company you keep. Okay, guys? So I know it's been a while since my last video, and I am so glad for the few subscribers that I have and the more that will come. Everything takes time, growth takes time. That's why a 1 year old does not become a 7 year old in 2 days. It takes time, guys. Listen, learn, adapt, change. Do the work. If you got to read, read. Audible. If you listen to different music, if you want to watch more positive movies, do something that makes you feel good, not temporarily. Something that makes you feel good to where you say, hey, you know what? I really am incredible. Okay? I really am exceptional. I really am amazing. That feeling that you get when good things happen, oh man, it's beautiful. Even when bad things happen, I've learned to say, okay, okay, this is good. This is good, because there's always a lesson. There's always a lesson. All right. So, guys, be sure to like, to share, and subscribe. Share this with someone who may have had a moment of like, oh my God, I feel horrible. Share it with someone who says, you know what, I want to change my life. Share it because we are on a journey together. You're not in this alone. As I move forward, I will have friends that I will interview and share on my platform of how they became the women and men that they are. All right. So, woman to woman, you guys go be great.